article in the Financial Times, which talks about the successes of the Penang state government to get premier brands to Penang, such as Bose. As you know, Bose is the world premier maker of speakers. And I think this article states very clearly the successes of the Penang state government in getting quality manufacturers like Johnson, which is not only high-tech, high value added, but also knowledge intensive, 高科技、高增值，而且资讯为主的公司。And I think besides from Bose, recently there was an announcement by DHL where they will increase cargo capacity in Penang by 30%. I think you all know DHL. DHL, I think you all know them. DHL is a logistics company. If you increase the cargo capacity by 30%, that means that you have business, you have room. And usually, logistics company is the clearest indication of the health of an economy. If the economy is doing well, look at the logistics company. If they have growing business, that means that the manufacturing industry is growing. So I think this is these are examples. Apart from Intel, Philips, I think this article by the Financial Times, an independent assessment of the successes of Penang, is a curious indication. Now we know that there have been attacks these last 2 days, which I think we have already stated very clearly. Look at our performance over the last 5 years compared to the previous 5 years. Here, for the last 5 years, we have managed to attract 36.1 billion. Investments for the last 5 years from 2008 to 2012 is 36.1 billion. Generating employment of 77,181. 77,181. Whereas from 2003 to 2007, under Barisan Nasional, it is only 18.7 billion. That means over the last 5 years, Pakatan Rakyat performed 100% better than BN over the previous 5 years. This is our report card. We are not only better than BN, we are 100% better than Barisan Nasional. Even though we do not get maximum cooperation from the federal government. This is using MIDA figures, but MIDA figures does not include NCAIA figures. That's why last year 2.9 billion recorded by NCAIA not recorded. Actually it's 5.4. Remember, number one, the 2.2 billion ringgit Robert Bosch was not included in our investments figures in 2011 or 2012. It was not included. So it had no impact on these investment figures because it was not included. And the MIDA CEO said very clearly, Dato' Noharuddin Nordin, what he thought on Robert Bosch. On Bosch Solar Energy, Malaysia is cancelling its plans to build a new 2.2 billion ringgit solar facility in Penang. Noharuddin said, the company pulled out because there was an excess supply of solar power in the world today. As I said just now, there's a crisis. Bosch pull out from the solar business in Malaysia was not an issue. He said Malaysia's solar energy ecosystem have become very mature. So if the MIDA CEO said not an issue, why are some people making an issue? MIDA CEO already said not an issue. what Charles said correct. They also objected to the solar energy project. What was it? And then Charles, remember, he said they objected to this project. Correct, not? Even think objected to this project. Now they make this as an issue. When Mera said it's not an issue. Last time they objected when we brought it in, but now they want to pull out. Now they also hit us. Bring in also wrong, don't bring in also wrong. What you want us to do? Huh? Bring in also wrong, don't bring in also wrong. What you want us to do? But we want this investment. But since because there's a worldwide crisis, this investment did not happen, and even the CEO said it is not an issue. Because when there's a worldwide crisis today, you set up a company, you produce solar cells or solar panels which nobody needs, end up also you cannot go on. So if the Minda CEO says it is not an issue, why are certain people making an issue? The main thing is this: we stand by our record. Why is it that when we are number one, you say it is federal government's credit, but when we are not number one, you blame us? You must take the blame and the credit together. Now we will take both the blame and the credit. We are number one, okay. But when we are not number one, we also accept that. You cannot be double standards. When we are number one, you say, oh, not the state government's effort, federal government effort. But when you're no longer number one, oh, you blame the state government. I think this one very unprincipled. And this one is unethical and unprofessional. Unprincipled, unethical, and unprofessional. Now, unprincipled, unethical, and unprofessional. As I say, finally, let us look at our record. 5 years before under BN, 5 years under Pakatan Rakyat, we have performed 100% better than Barisan Nasional over the 5-year period.